Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to manually update Samsung Galaxy A32 using Odin app without data loss. Okay, first we need to check what is the current version of our software. To do it, open up the settings, scroll all the way down, click on About Phone, Software Information, and in here we have our software version. So in my case it's A325F XXS6DWK1. That's the versions that I have. And it is really important that when it comes to Samsung devices, because we cannot install older version than our current. We can flash the same version and every version above, but it's impossible to install older version. But you know, in this video we are planning to do an update, so otherwise we still want to have the version above our current. So, but I'm telling you that so you will know about it. Okay, now we can power off our device. Hold power off. Hold the power key first and then click on power off. Okay, also, for example, if your device doesn't want to turn on, it's looped, for example, in the Samsung loading screen, you can only see the Samsung logo, and the phone doesn't want to turn on. Don't worry, you can also check the software version in recovery mode. To do it, you need to have an USB-C cable that is connected into your PC or laptop, then connect your phone. And now we need to hold power key and volume up at the same time until we see the Samsung logo. When it appears, release the finger from power key, but keep holding volume up to enter recovery mode. So start by holding power key and volume up. Keep holding. Now release the power key. Keep holding volume up though. And above, you can check your software version. Okay, now using volume keys, select power off, unplug the cable, and confirm by clicking the power button. Okay, now we need to download some things. In your browser, open up HardReset.info page, you can see the link right in here, and then go into download. First type Samsung drivers, click on search, select these drivers, open them up, and click on download. Then go back, type Odin, click on search, and download the latest version 3.14.4, this one, and also click on download. Then open up a new tab, type SMA325F firmware. I highly recommend to use that page, samfw.com. Then you need to open it up. Also be aware that, for example, if you click on that, it will show you the version for, in my case, it's showing the version for South Africa. So all you need to do is to go to the app site and click right in here to go back into main catalog. Just like that, really easy thing. Okay, now in the search box in here, type the country or the CSC code. In my case, I have the Polish version, so I'll just need to type Poland, and I'll select XEO. That's the non-branded version of the phone. When I'm saying non-branded, I mean that in Poland, mobile operators sometimes brand certain devices, for example, with their own software, with a custom loading screen, and the XEO version is a non-branded version that I have. So now scroll down, and we have all software versions in here. As you could remember, I had a version that ends with WK1. So let's say that I want to update into one version above this one, DXA2. Click on that. Pick the version that you want, of course. I want this one, so I'll scroll down, and we have 3 download links. Let's say that I'll pick the one in the middle. We have to wait. And then click on download to start. Okay, if you have downloaded everything, open up the downloads folder, and we have our Samsung USB drivers, our Odin app, and our software. Now we need to extract those three things: Samsung drivers, Odin, and software. So right click, you can use WinRAR and click on extract to. If you don't have a WinRAR, you can click on extract all and then extract. It will also work. Okay, in my case everything is extracted except my software, so I'll do it right now. Okay, now open up the folder with Samsung USB drivers and launch them up. In my case, they are already installed, but in your case, if you are doing it for the first time, I highly recommend to restart the whole computer after the installation of the drivers so everything will work properly. In my case, it's already installed, so I won't repeat it again. And now let's wait until our software is extracted. And in the meantime, let's open up the download mode on our phone. To do it, again, we need to use the USB-C cable. And now, the phone needs to be turned off. Hold both volume keys at the same time and insert the cable to the phone and keep holding the volume keys until menu appears. Just like that. Now click on volume up once, real quick, and now we are in the download mode. Let's take a look. Okay, now let's launch the Odin. So open up the folder and launch the program. Click on OK. Now, it is important that under ID CAM we need to see those numbers. When you see them, it means that our phone has been successfully and properly connected to our PC. The Odin app sees our phone correctly, so everything will work. And also, I will tell you that I highly recommend to use the original USB-C cable. If you don't have the original one, you can use another good quality USB-C cable, because sometimes it doesn't work because the cable is wrong. I mean, it doesn't support transferring the files and the data. Okay, but in our case, everything is okay. So now click on BL, go into Downloads, open up the folder with the software, and click on BL file, and then open. Now AP, select the AP file. This one is going to load a little bit longer because that's the biggest file, so we have to wait. Okay, now CP, select the CP file, CSC, and now it is really important that you need to select Home CSC, because if you pick normal CSC, your phone would perform a factory reset. We don't want that. We want to keep our data, we just want to update the software, so that is why we need to select Home CSC, then click on Open. And now if everything is loaded, okay, click on Start. The whole process will begin. We can see that it's going. So now it's going to take a little bit, I think up to 6 minutes, something like that. So I'll see you once it's nearly done. Okay. The process has finished. We can see it right in here. It says pass. And now, unplug the cable. Don't worry that it says erasing. Everything is fine, I promise. It simply only looks like that, but we have picked the proper CSC file, so now we just need to simply keep waiting. Now the phone will be turned on, so let's wait. Okay, now we can see that the apps are being optimized, so we have to wait until it gets to the end. And we also verify everything in the settings. Did the update went properly. Okay, the phone has turned on. As you can see, we didn't have any setup process or anything like that, so everything has been successfully updated without data loss. And now let's verify the version of the software. Let's open up the settings, then about phone, software information, and as you take a look, we have our new version that ends with A2. That's the exact software version that we have downloaded from the page. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.